What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome to the Warframe video. So, was thinking about doing a video on those new Deimos Arcanes today. But then I realized how terrible and depressing they are, so we'll probably hold off on that one for at least a couple more days. Instead, we have a Riven rolling video. And you know what? I haven't done one of these in a while, so we're going to roll it until it's good. Trust me, there's been some lost video footage of rolling some Rivens in the past that you do not want to see, because they went a little bit too crazy. But yeah, we got the Bubonico today. The correct pronunciation of this new arm cannon. And yeah, some stats I'll be looking for on here. We're going to be looking for damage, multi-shot, crit chance, and probably plus like recoil. I don't know if you can get that on shotguns, I actually forgot. I think you can get it on shotguns. But I'll take crit chance as well. Like, crit stats will be okay, but I definitely would prefer damage and multi-shot, and fire rate would be great too. I think that we don't really want reload speed on this thing because, honestly, it's got enough of a large magazine you don't even need reload. So that's how I at least feel about it. It's got an 8 punch through on the primary shot, so yeah, just damage and multi-shot basically. And we're going to go until it's good, like I think I said. Alright, got 1.3 mil. Let's just start. Alright, what do we got here? Electric Corpus. That's probably better than what we had. Negative magazine size ain't that great. By the way, this thing has 0.5 dispo on Rivens because that's the decision they made, to make these things have low stats on Rivens off the bat. So, yeah, I think that's just like them losing out on money, but, you know, whatever, it's their decisions. Toxin, reload speed, minus magazine size. I don't think that's better. I think we're going to stick with the one we already have. They both have negative magazine size. And like I said, I never even get to the bottom of the magazine, honestly, so I don't feel like reload is super important here. These are both pretty terrible Rivens, to be honest. We're looking for damage and multi-shot here. This thing has infinite ammo, so those stats, the ammo stat is useless here. Fire rate and critical damage aren't terrible, but I personally don't even feel like this mod is worth slotting currently. Fire rate and critical damage, or fire rate and electric. The electric does let us keep... The thing is, though, we have prime charge shell on a shot, because this is a shotgun mod. I think we're going to go with this one for now, because... But then again, there will be Corpus Liches. So, you know what? This might be a good Corpus Lich weapon. We'll take plus damage to Corpus just for that possibility in the future. I do expect them to, multi-shot fire rate minus reload. At least it's got multi-shot and fire rate. So we'll take that. Okay. Potentially okay for Corpus Liches. But like I was going to say, I think they're going to need to make Corpus Lich weapons really, really appealing if they want to make me grind out Corpus Liches after I already did Kuva Liches all the way through. So expect some of those weapons to be like really meta pushing and like power creeped a bunch, the Corpus Lich weapons, which hopefully come out very early 2021 because they did get delayed. They were supposed to be the end of 2020, which would be, you know, at least one decent update. If you look at, I'm gonna probably do a year in review for Warframe later in the month, where it's like, ooh, that was almost a really good one. Critical damage, multi-shot, but minus crit chance. I feel like that minus crit chance kind of ruins this. That is 80% multi-shot, though. I don't know if I can take that one, guys. What's the crit chance on the... 3.5 multiplier on the secondary shot. Darn, if only that was a different negative. It is almost a really, really good one. We're going to stick with the one we have, I think. That's how much plat it costs, 265. Yeah, negative crit chance is just too bad. Bummer. I'll keep the multi-shot and fire rate. This thing will just pump out some DPS for sure. But yeah, I think I'll do a year in review for Warframe later in the month. And I personally feel like there weren't that many good updates. And I'm going to go ahead and say Deimos Arcana might be one of the worst updates they've ever done. Honestly. Like, I'm talking Railjack release tier. Yeah, that's why... I mean, I literally didn't make a video on the new Arcanes, even though I grinded my butt off to get most of them, because they're that bad. I don't even know if any other content creators have made videos on those new Arcanes, because they are trash, guys. They really are trash. We'll go over it in a future video, but some of the rare ones harder to get than Arcane Energized, depending how you look at it, and it is not very good. It is not very good, just like this Riven. Just like this Riven is not very good. Multi-shot ammo. So, like, ammo is a useless stat in this thing. Puncture is basically a useless stat. Does it even have puncture damage? It does have puncture damage. Negative reload is a not very great negative, but, you know, like, I'm okay with the positive stats currently, at least. And it's got innate toxin, so, like, that plus damage to Corpus will be kind of useful. Ooh, electric and multi-shot. I feel like it's not as good still. Like, that's how much? Like 8% more multi-shot? The fire rate is very nice on this thing. I'm going to stick with the one we have. Because it has, like I said, it has an 8 toxin. So if you do do a anti-corpus like pure toxin build, which you can rock on this thing, that will potentially be really powerful. Stash duration, damage to Grineer, minus... damage to infested, minus Grineer. Not really a great faction. Like I said, I don't think negative reload's really worth having, but... You know, it will be better. It will be better. We have enough Kuva that it will be better. I've complained about Rivens enough at this point. You know what? Like, if they just want to have less money from people like buying expensive Rivens, and you could argue that people don't buy plat for Rivens, I can tell you for a fact they do. But you know, maybe that's not a very common thing that happens. Some guy going out there buying 5,000 plat to buy a Riven. That doesn't always happen. I agree with that. It doesn't always happen. Cold, damage, and minus magazine capacity. I feel like that one's worse. Damage overall, you have primed point blank already. Cold, you have chilling reload already. Negative magazine isn't too terrible, but I think multi-shot fire rate's better than this personally, just because of the mods you're already going to be running on the Bubonico, and multi-shot scales really well. It has 7 pellets innately, and Corpus Liches will be coming out soon. I feel like this is a pretty good one for now. And that one we are about to take potentially could have been good for like a big viral blast. But I really don't go for just purely viral. Magazine size, damage, not really. Too appealing. I feel like multi-shot and fire rate are some of the best stats for the Bubonico. So we're going to keep it on. Keep it on. Reload speed, damage to Corpus, minus stash chance. No thank you on that minus stash chance. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying the channel. I feel like we're not going to be doing daily uploads. Currently, because I actually just started my new job today, and man, is it hectic. I moved over to the emergency room. It is crazy over there, guys, and it's a lot. So we'll be doing some streams at least here and there, but daily uploads probably not going to be happening as much. I'll probably get this video out, and then I'll do a video on the Arcanes, and like I said, Deimos Arcana is probably one of the worst updates they've ever done. Those new weapons, most of them are bad. Like, I honestly feel like the game is in a worse spot now than before the update came out. Personally, for me, that's how I feel, is that the update made the game worse. And I know not everyone agree with that at all, but that's just kind of how I feel right now. So, how much Kuva have we gone in on here? Is this like 100k yet? Multi-shot Corpus minus slash. It has a good amount of slash already, so, yeah, no thank you. The fire rate's too good. And we'll probably just toss it on really quickly in the simulacrum and see how it feels. After we get something that's better than this, because we will get something better than this for sure. Fire rate minus recoil, terrible. 42% fire rate seems like a pretty high roll for 0.5 dispo. Impact, that's a really, really bad ribbon right there. Impact and stash duration. I don't think it gets, I guess minus damage or minus multi-shot would have made that worse, but it doesn't get much worse than that. That's pretty bad too. Ammo and I guess it has multi-shot on it, but ammo is literally a dead stat on the Bubonico. So yeah, let's see. Come on, give me something better. Minus recoil and fire rate. So the only one that was potentially better than the one we currently have was like that cold and damage with minus magazine size. And honestly, that crit damage multi-shot minus crit chance one, I wanted to take it so badly. But crit chance was so bad. Oh man, if only those two were switched around, corpus damage and fire rate, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. We would be taking 20% more multi-shot for 27 and yeah, you can't take negative fire rate. The fire rate on this thing feels, they actually reduced the fire rate on this thing from the public test cluster compared to the live build. So that would just be a real feels bad right there if I took a negative fire rate ribbon. Alright, negative damage there I'm talking about right there. That should not even be possible. There should never be a time where you roll a Riven and it is just a feels bad, in my personal opinion. I mean, like, we're playing the game. Look, 2 negative damage rolls in a row. Like, this is where the Riven salt starts coming in. Oh, like, how much Kuva have I spent? Like 200,000? I'll have to check after the video's done. But like, we haven't gotten a new good roll in probably like 20 rolls here. And thankfully, I have all this, like, Steel Essence stuff stacked up. Magazine size, crit damage, minus impact. This thing has 2 impact damage. If that was crit damage, multi-shot minus impact, I would have taken that. But magazine size is not too valuable here. We got 27 already. Like, we do not have a magazine size problem on this weapon. And I personally feel like this minus reload might be a bit of an issue. We'll have to see, though. I'm really hoping we get something better, but then again, we get another negative. That's 3 negative damage rolls in 4 rolls, guys. Okay? Just trust me, they need to be improved, but if it ever happens, it remains to be seen. I'm going to go with no. They keep the hopelessness in there, so you potentially go out and buy plat to get a good Riven, so you don't have to waste your time with RNG. Let's go into like 1 mil, and I can put like 300k Kuva down the toilet in the thumbnail. How about that? Because I'm not actually paying attention to how much Kuva we're using here, because I have so much. And there's more where that came from. I have like a backup Kuva reserve, because, you know, smart people... Ooh, multi-shot status chance cold. 47% multi-shot. So Hell's Chamber is like, what, 120? I believe Hell's Chamber is 120% multi-shot. Hell's Chamber. Is that actually worth taking? Yeah, it's 120. Status per projectile is 9.3. It's got cold built into it. But then again, like, you're normally gonna run, whatever that mod's called. Yeah, since you run Chilling Reload, I think we're gonna stick with this one, even though, like, I really want to take that one. It's 3 decent stats. But either Chilling Reload or, like, the 60-60. Oh my god, no! Yeah, no! It was almost godly. No! Oh, I dropped my headphones. No! This is what I'm talking about! Why is it allowed? Why is that negative damage allowed? That's not fair. Oh my gosh. What is this? No! No! Alright. We can come back from this. We can come back from this. Multi-shot crit chance. Minus Grenadier, that's fine. That's fine. Multi-shot crit chance. I think we're going to take this one. I think 70% multi-shot. I like that fire rate a lot. 59% status critical chance, and Blunderbuss sucks. Blunderbuss sucks. That's basically like over half of Blunderbuss. I think we take it. I think we take it, boys. Yep. 70% multi-shot's a big chunk. I don't know how good of a roll that actually is, like, stat distribution-wise. Let me check Semlar real quick, which is one of the sites I use to check Riven stat ranges. So the Bubonico... Oh, how do you spell this again? Oh, it's Bubonico. I don't know, but I don't know if I agree with that. So multi-shot goes all the way to 81. Oh, we got a low roll on the multi-shot. And the crit chance goes up to 61. So we got a high roll on the crit chance, but the multi-shot's pretty darn low. And for the 3-stat version, the multi-shot roll we got is actually pretty low as well. So we're gonna take the Bubonico Criticon, and we're gonna call it a day. You know what? Let's roll it a couple more times. All right, let's roll it a couple more times. I think we can potentially do a little bit better than that. Maybe like multi-shot crit chance damage minus Grenadier, or minus ammo would be pretty sick. Or we could just get that instead. I think we should probably just stick with what we have right here. We'll do a couple more, all right? I ain't gonna say no to a better roll than this, but I'm overall pretty happy with this bad boy. All right, let's go to. Do we want to go to 69 rolls? I feel like it would just be like, it would be lazy to stop before 69 rolls at this point. You know, like, it could be better. I think we got cold multi-shot twice there. But it could be better, you know, if we got super lucky. And then we would win. DE wouldn't win. We would win. Minus Slash sucks. Minus Grenadier ain't much better, to be honest. Well, then again, I usually just use melee on the Grenadiers anyway, so... I could just use this for, like, Deimos bounties. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify the fact that I have negative damage Grenadier on here, to be honest. What we got here? Oh, man, we almost had a god one before. It was, what was it, like, multi-shot, status chance, reload, then minus damage. Why minus damage? Like I said, that should not be allowed. That should not be allowed at all. I wonder if I get like demonetized if I put 69 roll Riven in my video title. Probably not. If you got this far in the video, you are awesome. Like that darn video. If you enjoyed it. And like I said, there will be more videos coming on the channel. But no, it's hard out there for us healthcare workers. But hey, you know what? Here's a tip. If you are a healthcare worker and you're watching this video, did you know that you can get free coffee at Starbucks this entire month? I've already gotten like 4 of them for free, so that's pretty good, you know. We're up on the front lines dealing with people who are super sick, and we get a free coffee for our troubles. So much plus ammo, I don't even know what to do with it all. So we're going to go 3 more in, and then we will call it a video, guys. I want to say we went over 300,000 Kuva at this point, but I actually wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to go with, yeah, we'll just call it 300k Kuva. And we didn't get anything better. We got ammo, we got negative damage, we got negative multi, we got negative crit chance. What else you got for me? You got that. All right, 69th roll was trash. Confirmed. I don't know what roll number that was, but we got Bubonico Criticon, but there it is. We'll probably do a full Riven video on this in the future. But yeah, as it stands right now, I probably need a form of this bad boy actually to get this thing stuck on there. But that 69 rolls, that's what they get you. And that's 400 plat down the toilet. Well, not down the toilet. I'll actually use this, and if they ever buff the Rivens for this thing, which I doubt they will, there you go. We'll have even higher stats. Yeah, I'll need a form of this thing to fit this on. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic, but there you go. Relatively okay Riven. I've definitely... Actually, I don't know if I have seen better than this, but this is pretty good, you know. If it was multi-shot crit chance damage, maybe fire rate or something like that, with whatever negative, I'd be okay with it, but this is what we got. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you found this one super fun and helpful. I had the Twitch link on the stream the entire time. Well, sub to the YouTube channel and check out the Twitch channel if you're not already. If you'd like more videos like this in the future. I would say I would not recommend getting a Riven for this yet. But then again, they could buff it potentially just because, you know, no one's using it or something like that. I do see this weapon pretty often, though. Take it easy, guys, and peace.